They found a lost 8-year-old female. They see that the parents are on their way to pick up the child, but they just want to have BPD there when the parents get there, make sure apparently that they're giving the child over to the proper parent.
Okay, on the way.
Thanks.
We're at Marcella and Center Street in Roxbury. Not too sure what happened, but what's happening? How you doing?
Somebody said he hit my license, my car last night. I saw the police. What? He said he saw,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I made a bank forward.
Charlie 411, can you check a report of a vehicle blocked in the driveway, 29 Gleason Street? Should be a white Honda.
Not too sure what happened. Looked like one car was coming off of Marcella and one car was going straight. But it's kind of hard to really say.
Charlie 411.
This, the only thing I see, this car has like red markings on it, so I'm not too sure where the. Yeah, oh, no problem. I'm not too sure where the red markings came from on that car.
Out and clear.
But that,
Do we have a Charlie 411 this morning?
not too sure where the red markings came from on this car, because he's got like red indications of red marks, and that's a white car over there, so I'm not too sure how that happened. I don't think there's any red marks on that front of that vehicle over there, unless there was another car involved. Who knows? It's kind of hard to say at this point.
Charlie 411.
There's nothing.
411 Amber.
Nothing I can see that is red.
29 Gleason Street for a vehicle blocked in
How's
the
it going?
driveway.
A lot of accidents happen down here often.
You know what it is? Let me tell you. It's that damn curve right there. It's like that curve.
That curve.
And then those white sticks made it worse.
I know they put those all throughout the city of Boston. I don't
And they
know.
made it worse because it's like sometimes people don't stop or people just it's really hard. And then when they go here and there's a car coming, it's always an issue. It's always an issue.
I noticed, yeah.
And I told my husband don't park here no more because I don't know if that car almost, because this trash I found it all the way over here, so I don't know if he almost avoided a tree. I don't know what happened because I wasn't here.
Wow.
Like I just heard a commotion and came out to make sure it was okay, but This is right here. I've been
Yeah,
here
but
for a long
they're
time.
putting-
Been here like more than since 1982.
They're putting those all throughout the city of Boston, and they don't really help at all.
They don't even help at all. It's just annoying, especially this type when you're going down.
Right.
I don't know what's the purpose of them, but I'm.
That's a good question. What is the purpose of those? They put them on both sides of the
And I
street.
told you, you see that? I don't know the purpose of that bus in the middle there too. They cut the street right going Columbus over there.
Yeah.
How they change everything.
Oh yeah, Columbus. Yeah, you're right.
Hello, people have to cross the street now. Before they didn't have to cross the street because they just get off the bus.
Right,
in
yeah.
the sidewalk. Now they have to
Cross
in the middle
of the bus lane.
and
Yeah.
cross the street. So I don't know what was the purpose of that too. It's like
No, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the city that we have no idea what's
it's
going
maybe a
on.
new management and bringing ideas from like it's good like if you like California they got big.
Number 5.
Right. It would be nice if they let the people know what they're going to do first
Well,
too.
that's true. Yeah,
Let the
yeah.
citizens know what they plan on doing,
Yeah.
so we have some input on it.
I mean, thank God everyone's okay. Thank God this house did not mess up my thing. Or
Right.
this one, because this was over here, so I don't know if he tried to avoid the tree, but
Probably.
it would have been right on my porch right here. It would have been another big mess.
No, but this is accidents like this is happening all throughout the city of Boston, and what they're doing right in the middle of a pandemic, they're changing street designs,
Mm-mm.
and people
Oh, yeah.
people are not getting used to the new
Yeah.
street design because they're used to the old design.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
keep in mind, you've been locked in the house almost 2 years.
Mhm,
Now you're just getting on the road, learning how to drive all over again.
Yeah.
Now you're looking at different street patterns, and it's
Yeah,
not safe.
Like going towards Mattapan, all that was like 2 lanes. Now
Yeah,
it's 1 lane.
yeah.
So you're squeezing in because you don't know
Right.
what's being changed, like you said.
You're right, and it's.
But this thing here, this has been an issue forever.
And I think they know about it, but they don't care. That's the whole problem. Like,
yeah.
the city of Boston
The other time
knows.
That light over there, and they fixed it by putting,
That light's still messed up over there.
Still-
It's still messed up. I seen it. It's still messed up. They haven't
really,
fixed it.
They've been.
They haven't fixed it. They fixed half of it. They didn't fix the whole thing.
It's like crashes like crazy in that. And now when I was there,
I want to see. I want to say they do this on purpose. And I say this why because these guys are getting paid a lot of money, 6 figures, to design our streets.
yeah,
So if you're getting paid all this money to come up with a design that doesn't work,
I was gonna say that.
that means that you don't care about this community. That's what I say.
Was making like, yeah, you saw that one going like up there by the T stop,
Mhm.
like middle lane, and then there's only 1 lane for so much traffic every
Oh yeah,
lane.
and they know.
Now it's like wait a minute, but the people have to cross the street now. It works. Before they didn't have to cross the street. I mean, really, they just get off the bus.
Now you get off the
decide-
bus and see my biggest concern with children, if a child has to get on the MBTA bus, so he has to cross the street to get on the MBTA bus,
Yeah.
when normally he could come out of his house
Yeah.
and catch the bus.
Uh-huh.
So that's not safe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. Every time I get angry.
And the elderly people have the same problem. Because elderly people don't walk as fast as they think they walk. And for them to get across the street, it takes a little bit longer than it takes me and you to get across the street. And that's another factor. But
what happened here? I don't know if he was turning and she, I don't know.
that's a good question.
Because all I know that this track is all the way over here more, and
Wow.
I don't know if you have one.
Well, you can see the car parts in the
Yeah, it was in the street and I put it up here
ah.
so people could pass. I have to clean that glass over there. It's gonna let people tired of
It's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, that was in the middle. That was over
I
here.
see. So all that was in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And this, yeah, some of this wood was in the middle, so I don't know if it's like going to the tree and then.
It's tough to say.
So I actually don't have a callback number for the call that had called.
You want your house. Maybe you
I
don't.
want to sell my house. I want to get out.
I hear you.
Not because the neighborhood is bad, but I just downsizing, you know what I mean? But
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
yeah, like, thank God they're okay and thank God my husband's okay.
Mhm.
But it's gonna be more.
It's gonna be more accidents. Yeah, I see them all throughout the city of Boston. And the numbers are staggering. It's pretty high number of car accidents in the city. There's a lot going on. Watch yourself, ma'am. He's pulling out.
And the mileage 1747. This child is she's 15 years old, not 8 years old. So her dad's on the way to pick her up. She got off on the wrong bus stop. We're all set down.
I don't think that glass.
No, that won't. But the way it's called tampered glass. So the way it breaks in small little cubes.
Yeah,
So there's not really sharp pieces on it.
I see.
Like if you rub your skin on it, obviously it's gonna cut your skin.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it won't cut a tire.
I see. You have the towers here, I'm trying to figure out.
Well, the good thing there wasn't no car parked here. They would have been in trouble.
My husband, he parks here. He just moved it this morning to go to, he does Uber.
Wow.
No more.
They park it somewhere else.
No, he got a driveway. He got lazy, you know?
Hey. Yeah, that's a good question. What is that? Can't be for the bike lane. You think that's for the bike lane? It can't be, right? Those little yellow, white things.
It could be, but you know, we hardly get a bike around here.
Yeah, how do you get a bike around here? Wow, that's interesting.
You know, like not that many. And if they do, guess what? They don't even go inside. They don't even go inside the yard.
They don't go inside there?
No. They don't go inside.
Well, if it was a bike lane, those cars would be technically in the bike lane too, though.
And it's so close, so maybe the guy like on the third floor, right?
Yeah.
There was a car behind him, and he said, "Hey, you knocked my side view mirror down." And he goes, "I didn't do anything. My
What?
car's being parked." So maybe another car did it, and then he's blaming the guy. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that guy earlier. That's,
He was taking a Roman note. It's because they shortened the side there, so people kind of drive over here. I'm telling you, it's just.
when they know what they do, there's like a book on that. They call it narrowing the street. So allegedly they think if they make the streets more narrow, it's going to slow people down. But it doesn't do that. It actually makes them go faster. So
Or, you know, but if it's cars that are parked, they're gonna get hit. I got swept twice already here.
right?
I went in one time and I fell asleep, and the next day I wake up.
Well, you would think they give you more room on the road so you can drive more safely. But they give you less room on the road, and they do that on purpose because they think it's going to slow cars down. It's a proven fact you cannot slow cars down by making the road more narrow. They're still going to go fast on a narrow road. That's all they're going to do.
The only thing that's in cars slow down is the little bumps in the middle.
Yeah, that will slow you down.
That will slow you down.
Yeah. And the other thing
than
they're doing, they're putting these zigzag patterns in the road, which is very dangerous too.
Yeah.
And that causes more accidents. So it's quite a few things they do that causes accidents.
So who you work for?
I have my YouTube channel. She knows who I am.
Oh, so every time you get an accident, you get a notice and come up?
Well,
No, it's random stuff. You come on all different kinds of calls.
exactly. You're right. Yeah, I come out with all kind of
In
cars.
the middle of the night sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but I put a lot of stuff on the YouTube that I see. And this is one of many things that I see in the city, and I put it on my YouTube channel. A lot of people are not aware of what goes on.
Oh, so just to...
Right, document what goes on in the city,
Oh, wow.
misspending of money, mismanagement of money. Like, for example, all this stuff was done, probably cost millions and millions of dollars to do, but it doesn't work.
If it was meant to slow these down, there's no way. It's not even working. It's been awful.
Well, there is a stop sign there, but they don't stop at the stop sign.
Yeah.
Like,
Where is the stop sign? One time it came down and then they never.
isn't that a stop sign up there? It's not a stop sign?
Is it still there? Yeah.
It should be still up there. I think it is.
When they stop,
Yeah, there is. It's still up there.
stop, but then they drive a little further to get out.
Right.
by
So the
then-
stop sign is there.
And then they have to go around this white stuff. So if you move,
They come out further into the street. Yeah, they don't have no shoulder.
They don't have no. Yeah, right.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me.
Before at least they were.
They have a little buffer area
Yeah.
where you come out and you can potentially stop and
Yeah.
see a car coming.
Yes.
Now you got to come out too far. By the time you come out that far, you're already in the middle of the street.
Yeah, you either because you're looking this way, but there's a car coming this way. Sometimes by the time you look, you've already been hit.
Right.
So it's like a lot of times that's what.
No,
happens
you're
too.
absolutely right though. I see that a lot. You're right. Because you.
Sometimes you're looking and you're trying to move after you put the stop sign on,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you move, there's a car coming here. So it's really, I'm telling you, it's so. dangerous.
If you watch YouTube, you'll find me on. If you type in external affairs on YouTube, you'll find me. I put a lot of different stuff out there.
Oh, good. I get to know. Okay.
Anything of interest to the public, I try to put out there. And I've been talking to the city officials, so don't think I haven't. I've been asking them like what they plan on doing about these streets. They got some engineers that work for Boston Public Works, and I'm pretty sure he's making about 6 figures. And I don't know where he gets the designs from or who approves
It
it.
came from, I'm telling you, for those places like West California, or whatever.
Yeah,
you
but
call
that don't
it.
work over here though.
Los Angeles and where Seattle.
Yeah, you're right.
We're in the city. This city is old. It's like
What you got to do
small
is you got to
street.
create something that's going to work with the city, not somebody else's city. Work with this city.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My daughter and I were talking about it yesterday. Like, some of these things work that way.
Right.
But, yeah.
You're right. And now that I think about it, because all that's public knowledge. I'm gonna find out how much money he makes. And if he's making 6 figures doing nothing, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually find out. That's interesting.
Clifford.
Hello. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's really bad. I don't know which way. I was having to
So we have multiple accidents in the city of Boston happen on a regular basis, and a lot of it's due to obstacles being placed in the middle of the street. Now, I honestly don't know what this obstacle in the middle of the street is for, but let me show you what we're talking about. A lot of these cars, they only slow down when they see you. See this thing here, I thought it was for a bike lane, but it doesn't look like it's for a bike lane. And no, it can't be for a bike lane because you got one at the end that's preventing you from going to the end. So if it was for a bike lane, that wouldn't, theoretically wouldn't be there. So if anybody could tell me what this area is for right here, this little makeshift, I don't know what you want to call this. It's right in the middle of the street. It causes cars to go out further than they normally would. So if you could tell me what this area is for, and what is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that area is for. I have to ask them what's the purpose of that. Like, why would you put that in the middle of the road? Got some wild turkeys over there. You see them chilling on the hill. There's one there. The other one went on the side of that car right there. If you can see them, they might come down further. So there's two stop signs here. This stop sign here, and then you got one over here.
45, negative Delta Base up to 7, please.
Charlie, babe. Engine. We have another code 5 for the wagon on there.
So you got two stop signs.
Charlie,
Now theoretically, if you stop at the stop sign, you proceed with caution. And somehow, some way, an accident occurred from doing that. I'm not too sure how, but assuming that you do stop and you do proceed with caution, I don't know how. I'm assuming this white car was coming from here. I'm assuming that. And I'm assuming that grayish car was going straight. That's the only way that could possibly happen. I'm thinking that red that's on the car came from the license plate numbers. That's the only red stuff I've seen on the front of that car is the license plate. So I'm assuming that red scratching on the car could be from the license plate itself. The red ink on the license plate could have caused that. It's the only red that I've seen on that white car over there. And the city needs to clean up all this trash on the ground too. So this little obstacle in the way is nothing than an obstacle in the way. It's nothing more. It's not a bike lane because you can't ride a bike through there. And just curiosity, I just wonder how much money they spent putting this down. You know, those things are not cheap. They got quite a few of them down there. Somebody probably offered them some money and said, hey, I could sell you these things. You find a place to put them in the city of Boston, and I'll give you $1 million of these things.
motor vehicle accident. It looks like a paper exchange. Cheney and Blue.
Cheney and Blue's another accident.
There.
So there's always accidents in the city of Boston. There's going to be a lot more of them. As long as they keep putting obstacles like this in the roadway, you're going to see a lot more of these kind of accidents. It's unfortunate, but that's what we have to deal with. And the speed limit's only 20 miles an hour. Like, some places 25, but the fastest you should be going is maybe 25.
612, just correction, man. I'm up in this corner, but I'll go up the rope. I'll take care of that.
So you're gonna...
I have that, sir. Thank you.
When a lot of people see accidents, they get confused on how to drive. They lose all their motor skills. So you gotta pay attention to the officer. You know, and on a regular basis, I would say this, and just in the city of Roxbury alone, this area, it's like between 15 to 20 accidents a day. It's quite a bit. The number is staggering. Trust me, it's a lot. It's like this is one of the tow truck companies now that go tow one of these cars out of here. Not too sure which one they're going to take first. You too. Take care. Be safe.
I have to get to work. From home today.
Oh, okay. Take care. Have a good one. So he's gonna get the I think that's a Lexus. I'm not. It looks like a Lexus. I'm not sure. I think it is.
It's gonna be like 5 minutes.
Patience is a virtue. You gotta have patience in the city. Alright, so he's gonna hook the white one first, and he might take two. Not too sure.
Bravo 455 020.
Acknowledge.
It's gonna be a little wait. I thought that car had already left. She must have backed up the hill, came back down again. Those turkeys are still hanging out over here too. They haven't went nowhere. They're just chilling. That's a Mercedes. I'm thinking it was a Lexus. That's even more. I don't know. I think a Mercedes is more expensive than a Lexus. on Adam Robbins, 145393.4.
920.
That block looks brand new. It's probably the first time he's using it.
Bravo 104.
4.
Can you stop the BMP releasing 101?
Yeah.
Bravo 411. 411. The other victim also wants to go to the hospital. I have it, I'll let him know. Go again with that. Charlie 111.
111.
88 Sheldon Street, apartment 3 for a residential alarm. It's going to be a front door motion.
111, 88 Southern. Yeah.
These people not even paying attention to what she's telling them. Like she's just literally telling them which ones to go and which ones to stop, and they're not even like paying attention to what she's telling them.
411 ambulance 20 is en route over to Center and Marcella.
How many accidents did you see over here? I got a question. How many accidents did you see in this area?
Bravo,
This is the second month I'm in US, and this is the first accident.
The first accident you seen over here? You said, how long you been in the US?
2 months.
Oh, you've been 2 months.
Yeah,
In-
I came on September 1st.
Oh,
I'm from
okay.
India.
Oh, welcome to USA. Nice to, all right.
But in this place, this is the first time. I went to New York and I saw some 3-4 accidents.
3-4 accidents?
Yeah.
Wow. Is the traffic pattern almost the same as Boston in New York?
It's too much of vehicles over there.
Too much what?
Too much vehicles and too much.
Too much vehicles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I don't know what those white things are in the middle of the road. I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose of those. I'll find out though, one of these days. Well, welcome to the United States.
Thank you.
I hope you can enjoy the good parts of it, not the bad parts.
So when did this happen?
This happened about maybe almost 30 minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like, unfortunately, we have a lot of accidents like this in the city.
I don't know how it got like T giant.
That I don't know, because I know this, well, I don't know which way the cars were going. I'm assuming the white car was coming down here. I could be wrong.
Yeah. The crews were coming like this.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I'm assuming that car was going straight down center. And somehow that white car met with that car. And I don't know how, but it happened. I don't know. Interesting though.
Is there any cameras on behind?
That's a good question. I don't see any, but that doesn't mean there's none around. Just because you don't see them don't mean they're not there. There's always cameras somewhere.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think one person went to the hospital just to get evaluated, but no serious injuries, nothing like life-threatening, nothing like that. You know, there was no major injuries anyway. Probably a little shooken up, a lot of times you get the whiplash effect, the shaking up, and you know, that's usually what it is.
Airbags got open in that one.
Say again?
Airbags got open in that one.
Oh yeah. You watch a lot of YouTube?
Yeah.
You find this on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, External Affairs Porter on YouTube. I put a lot of stuff like this in the city out.
Can you repeat that?
It's called External. You type in External Affairs Porter, and you'll find it.
This one?
Yep, that's the one. Yeah, I put a lot of different things out there on there. Now you studying?
Oh, this one, is this an accident or something?
That's another accident. Yeah, there's quite a few accidents I got up there. You see quite a few of them up there. I catch like every other day there's an accident. It's unfortunate. That's what happened. Watch out for that ambulance coming down. And it's unfortunate, but there's a lot of accidents in the city. All right, nice talking to you, my man.
Yeah, sure.
All right, take care.
Exit 102
Yeah, I'll post this one later on. All right, take care. All right.
828 was entered.
828, 102.
Like I said this in another one of my videos. The towing business and recovery business is probably a money-making business right now, because every day you're recovering or towing a vehicle for somewhere, someplace. So that's gonna be it's just gonna be the wave of the future. You're gonna have to be recovering a lot of different vehicles on the road. Cars, single car accidents, going to ditches, all kinds of stuff like that. I see it. No, I see it time and time again, even on the expressway. People hitting guardrails for no reason. You know, unexpected things for unexplained reasons.
One car, you're rapid.
Evan, 103, can you swing by the Prudential? I'm going to send on the call.
Yeah,
Now, how many accidents during the day do you see? You probably can't count them on one hand, though, right?
No, it depends. Sometimes this is bad.
Yeah.
Usually it's just small stuff. It's like hay brake changes.
Yeah, like usually at nighttime you get a lot more,
They
but
were both didn't have a scratch on them, so that's good.
yeah, that's a good thing. That's a blessing. I got you in a lot of my videos anyway.
Yeah?
You ever see it? You don't watch it?
What's the name of the channel?
It's External Affairs Porter.
External Affairs.
Yeah, you
Porter.
type in External Affairs Porter, you'll see it.
Charlie, 111.
Wow.
Charlie, 111.
Yes, ma'am. Front door secured. It's a triple decker.
That's a front wheel drive vehicle, so they probably end up putting the training wheels on
I
there.
believe it's apartment 3. Its last name is Gomes.
They're not going to be able to fit that bus through there. I mean, maybe a car could fit through there. I don't know if a bus could fit through there.
Residents calling now to see if the answer.
That bus ain't going to be able to fit through there, though. The bus is going to be real tight. I don't think that bus is going to fit through there. I wouldn't try to get in the bus in there, because that's not going to make it. It's going to be that bus ain't going to fit through there. I know that for sure. He could if he's a good driver, but like most of these bus drivers are not the best drivers on the road. So I wouldn't advise him to try to squeeze through there.
All right, Charlie, 111.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I spoke with the resident. She is not home, but she believes somebody armed it wrong. Says that it's an accidental. I'll supplement the call.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, you can give it a 1 hour and call us again.
I think he just put it in neutral and called it a day. All right. Like I said, guys, this is one of many accidents taking place in the city of Boston. Not too sure what that is. That's a toy. Alright guys, so the accidents have been cleared out of the road. Tow truck drivers just fill out the information on their slips. If anything else comes up, I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Just be safe, be vigilant. I always tell people, watch your intersections. The intersection, 90% of the accidents are at the intersection. So if you guys can watch the intersection, even if you have the right of way, just take a double 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Just watch the intersection before you come out. Don't come out too abruptly. Try to take your time, because unfortunately these cars don't stop. Like they won't stop for you. I seen it myself. You can have the right of way or not. They hit you. It doesn't matter. How you doing? It's unfortunate, but that's what we have. Cars don't stop unless they really have to. And it's not the cars, it's the drivers themselves.
Bravo 201.
It's the actual drivers of the vehicles. It's an aggressive mode. Some of the people are mostly depressed behind the wheel. It's a lot going on. People got stuff at the house they're dealing with. People got stuff at the job they're dealing with. And people got things they're dealing with in society. And some of this is the results of that. So just be careful, be vigilant, be safe. Until next time, guys, Nez Porter. I'll catch you on the next one.